Most people think they need hundreds of thousands of dollars or the next greatest billion-dollar idea to start a business. That is the biggest myth I ever heard since Bigfoot. And the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, there are hundreds of businesses that you can literally start tomorrow with little to no money. All it requires is a little bit of skill, a shit ton of hustle, and the heart to go get after it. But to make it easy, I got 10 of these for you. And you might start 1, you might start 7, or you might start all 10. Who knows? All right, all I know is that these 10 businesses are things that I view as very simple, beginners can invest, and the thing is, there is data that proves that these businesses are printing millionaires every single day. So let's make you one of them. What's up, guys? This is your boy, Kenny Finance. Welcome to the Smart Money channel, where we invest, we save, we budget, we buy businesses, we start companies, X, Y, and Z. Everything that's finance, money, business, investing related, I'm your guy. And a little on me, I am an absolute business junkie, all right? I work in private equity professionally, where I focus on buying businesses all day, every day, and starting companies all the time, all right? I love business. I can't go to sleep without thinking about a type of business model or cash flow engine. It's like in my blood. I blame my mom. But what I'm here for today is to walk you guys through 10 of the easiest businesses that you can literally start tomorrow. And that's it. And I know you're used to the elaborate Kenny Finance table of contents and surprises at the end of the video for my subscribers. And by the way, if you're not a subscriber, make the greatest decision of your life and subscribe to the channel. But usually I have something jam-packed and action-packed for all my subscribers. No, this is very simple. I am giving you 10 businesses you can start at the end of this video. I'm not asking you to sign up for a course. I'm not asking you to join an elaborate Forex trading scheme that can double your money in 2 hours. No. And I'm certainly not telling you to buy crypto. All right, I'm telling you to roll up the sleeves, put your big boy and big girl pants on, and let's start one of these 10 businesses to start making you rich. And we're getting very, very practical. For each of these, we're going to give you guys a sound plan. Number 1, we're going to tell you how to get started. And number 2, the key demand drivers that I think is going to move this industry up and to the right and why it's a good business to start. Number 3, we're going to talk about the resources that you need to actually get started. Number 4, I'm going to show you exactly how to get your very first customer. And number 5, I'm going to outline a great example of how much money you can make with a simple revenue model. So each of these 10 are going to have those 5 steps, and we're going to try to race through this before you guys start falling asleep on me. All right, but my real hustle is going to stay up and watch till the end of this video. All right, number 1, junk removal. That is right. Everyone's got trash. Everyone needs to remove the junk. Trash needs to go to the waste bin. Stuff needs to get moved around. Trash is trash. It's going to be here tomorrow. It was here yesterday, and it's going to be here for the rest of our entire lives. So junk removal needs to exist. Number 1, how to get started. Simply, have a truck. Have something that you can put junk into, and then take that junk and dump it in landfills and other large places that accept junk. Keep in mind, there will be dumping fees of dumping your junk somewhere else, so keep that in mind into your costs when you run this business. But to simply get started, just have a truck. Demand drivers. People cleaning out properties, home renovations, new builds, all kind of stuff. Accumulation of hoarders, all types of things. Junk grows, and junk needs to go from A to B. And to do that, you need to have a junk removal personnel. So be that person that takes people's junk and transports it to landfills or places that buy junk. And the resources you need, like I said, you need a truck, you need some gloves, you need some muscle, and you need access to a dumping site. And then how to get your very first customer. Of course, you can list things on Craigslist or Facebook, etc. But what you could do also is record yourself doing reels or short form content or YouTube videos showcasing your truck, your capabilities, your coverage area, and how efficient it is to remove your junk with your business. Simply record yourself removing someone else's junk, put it on TikTok, and get about 1 million impressions, and boom, you probably already have your very first customer. And then how much money you can make. You can charge between $100 to $500 per load. And you can be doing, depending on the truck and the time and the skills and the team you have, you can be doing like 2 loads per day, all right? You can make between $200 to $1,000 per day. And multiply that by however many days you want to work and get on the road, you'd be making, on average, folks in this space between $8,000 to $12,000 per month. And I love to talk about margins in these kind of videos, which kind of gives you a proxy into somewhat how profitable could this business be. So gross margins is your revenue minus your cost of goods sold of how much it costs to produce or procure that service. And that is your gross profit divided by revenue is your gross margin. And for these kind of businesses, you can have around a 40% gross margin. That's pretty solid. All right, moving on. Number 2, a dog treat business. If you are a dog fiend and you like dogs and you like to feed your dog something that is healthy and good and nutritious, you're likely serving them a really nice treat. And the thing is, anyone can make treats. Literally anyone. To get started, you have to learn the recipe and then just buy the ingredients. That literally takes less than like $50 to $100 to get started. Key demand drivers, very simple. almost everyone I know is having a conversation about buying a dog. So people are buying dogs and they need to be giving their dogs treats. And the resources you need is going to be access to the ingredients. You need to have like a dehydrator or something to actually bake or create those specific ingredients. And then you need to have the marketing skills and the resources to start pushing out your product so people know about your brand and the nutritional value of your dog treats. How to get your very first customer? Of course, you can do social media, but what I think is really good is go to your local farmer's market, where people are coming literally hundreds every single weekend, and showcase your dog treats. And have a cute little dog next to there where people come and try to pet the dog all the time. And next thing they know it, they're petting the dog and then being sold a dog treat. All right, that's how you get your first customer. And for how much you can make, you can literally sell these things for $5 to $20 per bag. And the world is your oyster in terms of how many bags you produce and how much revenue you can make. But on average, with repeat customers, you can probably expect to earn between $3,000 to $6,000 per month making a dog treat business. And these are pretty nice because they on average have around a 50% gross margin. So for all my dog lovers out there, try to think about having a dog treat business. All right, number 3, residential and commercial cleaning. The world is a dirty place, and you need somebody to come in and tidy things up. And to start a cleaning business, you can either start with yourself with basic cleaning supplies, which literally cost $100 to $300 from stuff at the dollar store, or you can build yourself a team, which requires you to hire folks that are available to do cleaning jobs for residents or commercial clients, and then also the equipment for them as well. And key demand drivers, of course, you can go to offices, you can go to homes and offer cleaning services, but also you can try to offer your services to Airbnbs as well that need to get their things professionally cleaned after every single stay. So if you are a cleaner for Airbnb hosts, that is good, recurring, sticky cleaning revenue. And the resources you need is a broom, a mop, and all the other basic cleaning supplies, as well as labor if you want to scale this thing. But how to get your first customer? This is tricky because there are a lot of other competing cleaning services out there. So what I highly recommend is that you find someone that you know personally that has an Airbnb and say, hey, can I clean your Airbnb for a deep discount in exchange for a referral or a testimonial or a video saying that you love my cleaning services and you recommend me to any other Airbnb host. And then you can also do a social media sprint that has that exact same type of style, just to showcase and have testimonials of how good you are at cleaning, how fast you are, and how affordable you are, and the geography that you cover. The key is reach and getting your name, your brand, and your value proposition to as many people that could possibly need it. And the thing is, a lot of folks need their stuff cleaned. And then how much could you possibly make? You could be making between $100 to $500 per cleaning job. Now keep in mind, these things take typically 3 to 4 hours. So depending on how intensive your cleaning jobs are and how labor intensive it is, you may want to charge a little bit higher, but on average for basic cleaning jobs, you can charge between $100 to $500. And I like cleaning jobs because they have around a 55 to 60% gross margin profile on those businesses. All right, number 4, mobile car detailing. Like I said, people need to clean their houses and their apartment buildings and office buildings, but guess what? People also sit in a car all day, every day, spilling French fries from Chick-fil-A and all types of sauces from Taco Bell. They need to get their cars cleaned too. And what you could do is offer a mobile car detailing service to where they don't need to go to a car wash to get their cars cleaned. You go to them. So to get started, you can buy yourself some specialized car detailing equipment and sprays and different mixes, and that can cost between like $200 to $400. And the key demand drivers is that people drive everywhere. There's Lyft and Ubers. They need to get their cars cleaned because people had a wild, crazy night. They dirtied up their car. Regardless of what it is. People drive all the time, spend most of their time in their cars, and they don't want to sit in a dirty car. So offer a service that can be very convenient to come to them and clean their stuff. And the resources you need, I highly recommend getting all of the equipment that all the other mobile detailers are using. I don't know the names of the chemicals and the mixes and stuff, but make sure you buy the right stuff that get things really cleaned. And then also you can find yourself a power washer as well as a vacuum that you can use to make sure that things are spotless, clean, and dry after your detailing service. Essentially, what you want to make their car look like is that if you were to drive through a car wash, as well as get the inside of your car, the interior, deep cleaned as well professionally, it will look like that. But they didn't have to go anywhere. You came to them. So offer that kind of service and get those equipment that is going to help you provide that level of a value proposition to a car owner. How to get your very first customer? You need to be a mobile detailing car TikTok master. All right. You need to be getting those foam sprays, spraying cars, recording yourself, using those vacuums and making cute designs in the backseat and all this stuff. You need to be making sure that you have the shiniest, cleanest cars on TikTok. All right. And then how much money can you make? I've seen folks charge between $100, $300 per car. and doing like 3 to 4 cars per day. So you can be making thousands of dollars per day cleaning cars. Now keep in mind, these are pretty long projects, like 2-3 hours plus. So bake that into how much time you have if this is like a side hobby. But the thing is, if you have the time and the resources and the clientele, you could be making bank cleaning cars. And for these have about a 55% gross margin. Next, number 5, lawn care. This is the time-tested good business you can start because a lot of people have houses, a lot of people have lawns that they don't want to care for. So be that kid that goes door to door with a lawnmower and a leaf blower and say, I would do it for you for $20, all right? But do it at like a professional institutional scale. And by the way, I was that kid with my cousin. We literally used to push a lawnmower and go door by door and say, hey, can I cut your grass for $10-20? I didn't know about pricing optimization back then. I should have been charging $200, but look, I had to do what I have to do to get a piece of ice cream. All right, how to get started. Try to get yourselves some nice pieces of lawn equipment. The best folks that do really good businesses out here that make hundreds of thousands of dollars, they have those lawnmowers that you can sit in and run through an entire lawn in like 10 minutes. They got a big truck to put all these things in. They got a leaf blower, they got an edger, all kinds of things. But also they have a team. So why waste your time doing one house if you can have a team doing an entire block in a span of about 2 to 3 hours? And then the demand driver is simple. People with houses don't want to take care of their lawn themselves. People are getting lazy, FYI, so therefore they outsource it to a lawn care professional. And the resources, I already mentioned that, but lawn mowers, leaf blowers, edgers, all kinds of stuff to make a house and lawn look pretty. And then how to get your first customer? Get your butt outside. Literally go door to door, take pictures of stuff that you've done for other previous clients and say, hi, I can make your lawn look like this in 1 hour. Would you be interested in a discount for your very first service? But then afterwards, we have a recurring revenue model. We can come and cut your grass and do your lawn every single week or every 2 weeks, etc. And we can charge X amount of dollars. And therefore, you have a recurring revenue model with a very sticky customer base because they like how you make their lawn look. And how much you can make? I was charging $20 as a kid, but nowadays you can charge between $50 to $100 depending on how complex and how large that lawn is. If it's smaller, charge a smaller price. If it's larger, make sure you're accounting for the time and the resources required to do those jobs. So charge a little bit of a higher price. So maybe like $50 to $100. And for these, you could be sitting at a 60% gross margin. All right, number 6, pressure washing. This is one of my favorite businesses because the tool is really cool, by the way. It's like a really big Nerf gun that shoots out water at like ridiculously high pressures and cleans things ridiculously fast. Whether it's siding on homes or sidewalks or graffiti off of walls, it gets stuff clean. All right, and it's kind of fun to use. And how to get started is you can simply just buy yourself a power washer on Amazon or Temu or go to Home Depot. You can even rent one of these things. And to rent it, it's just like a few bucks per day, or you can buy one for like between $200, $300. All right, very easy to get started. And the key demand drivers is that this is a very seasonal recurring business, all right? Over time, siding on houses start to accumulate moss and other dirty things that make it not look as pretty. Sidewalks get dirty over time. So these things literally every calendar year need to get cleaned. So you can be the power washing professional to get those things cleaned. The resources you need, the cleaning solutions, the power washes, and the team if you want to do this at scale. And then how to get your very first customer, we're going back to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, etc. Showcase yourself, spraying the siding, spraying the sidewalks with really good soap, and then doing the very aesthetically pleasing power washing to removing that stuff to show the dirt being gone and being spick and span, brand new, super shiny. All right. Those things are like eye catching for some reason on social media. So be the folks actually doing it and get your name and get your brand out there. And lastly, how much money can you make in the power washing business? Look, I've seen folks that have done 3 to 5 to 10 jobs per day, charging like $100 for an easy job, all the way to like $300 to $500 for complex jobs. So it depends. But folks are making tens of thousands of dollars plus in this business, and you can get yourself a 65% gross margin in the power washing business. So check that out and get spraying. Now, number 7. Well, before I tell you guys about number 7, I have given you guys 6 elaborate and detailed business plans to start things that can make you tens to hundreds to millions of dollars. Hit that subscribe button and the like button, please, because it means a lot to the channel. And I'm not going to go and tell you guys number 7, 8, 9, or 10 if you don't hit that like button. I'll wait. Just kidding. Let's move on. All right, number 7, window cleaning. And I like this because it is so easy, it is so essential, and guess what? AI is not touching this. Every house, every building in the entire world has windows. And they need to be clean, dang it. All right, or else you just can't see out of them. And how you can easily get started is you can buy you a squeegee and you can buy you cleaning solutions and you can get out there and start cleaning some windows. And the key demand drivers is that more folks are buying homes that are modern with big glass windows, floor to ceiling, as well as these buildings are going to have a lot more commercial tenants and other folks that just need to get their office windows cleaned all the time. So be that person that gets out there, gets on these ladders, and starts cleaning these windows. The resources you need is the basic window cleaning supply, and it's not the Windex. I think there's like other more elaborate cleaning products for window cleaners. But you need that, you need a squeegee, and you need a ladder or something to get you to higher places if you're going to be doing high rises and other big commercial buildings. Now, how to get your first customer? I guarantee you, if you offer your service and you go door by door, whether residential or commercial office buildings, and you say, hey, can we clean one of your windows or do a very clean, comprehensive window cleaning for free for this very first time, just to see if you like it or not. And if you do a really good job, they will likely say, yes, it's really good. And then the pricing discussion will happen because they want to see if you can do it cheaper than them doing it themselves or against their competitors. And if you can say, I can offer a better price with a recurring contract, odds are you can win that contract. So go out there and do some sample projects for free just to showcase your capabilities and try to establish recurring revenue contracts. And then how much you can make? You can charge between $100 to $300 per house to do window cleanings. Or if you're doing businesses, you can charge between $300 to $500 for an entire office building. Now, if it's big and it's huge high rise, of course, charge thousands of dollars, X, Y, and Z. But the thing is, I've seen businesses literally on Biz Buy Sell that do window cleaning, and these businesses have been making $100,000 plus on Biz Buy Sell. And I'm looking at those to acquire myself for Dreamline, and I think these are really good businesses that you can easily start. Get a squeegee, go door by door and offer the services, get recurring revenue contracts, stay committed to building a team, scale up, and you can start making yourself thousands of dollars per month cleaning windows. And I love these businesses because they're very profitable and on average have a 70% gross margin. But if you realize, each idea that I've been discussing, time after time, gross margins have been going up. Starting with the lower gross margin businesses around 40, 50%, all the way to the 70s, 80s, and I might have something for 90. So stick towards the end to see what those 90% plus gross margin businesses are. All right, number 8, gutter cleaning. We are just getting our hands dirty here, all right? But guess what? Money's dirty too, all right? So we are getting our hands dirty, doing these jobs no one else wants to do, and collecting this cash, baby. All right, so gutter cleaning. This one's primarily for houses because a lot of these houses have gutters, and the thing is, if you do not fix them, they will either fall or collect a lot of stuff to mess up your water drainage and all that jazz. So people need to get their gutters cleaned. How can you get started? Get yourself a gutter scooper, get yourself a ladder, and get up there and start cleaning those gutters. Key demand drivers, a lot of homes that have a lot of vegetation, aka trees nearby, likely have a lot more stuff in those gutters than other homes that aren't around a lot of trees. So that's a key demand driver. So if you're going to start this business, try to find an area that has a lot of trees in a suburban, crowded area. And like I said, the resources you need, a good ladder, good gutter cleaning supplies, maybe offer products you can sell as well, like gutter protection equipment, etc. And then having a team that can get out there and do multiple houses in the same time horizon. And how can you get your customers? This one is really good on Facebook and social media just to showcase simply a before and after. Before, a very dirty, falling gutter. And then after, your services come into play. Maybe your teammate is in the picture, etc. Cleaning a gutter and showing things nice and crisp and clean and not crowded in a perfect, happy home. All right, very simple. The before and after does really well in this industry. And then how much can you make? These are very easy jobs that literally take like maybe 30 minutes, and you can be charging $100 to $300 per job. And if you do 2 to 3 houses per day, you do the math. I can't do it in my head right now because I ran through so many ideas. But that is thousands of dollars per month cleaning things that literally only take like half an hour per job. And these things have about an 80% gross margin. Now, number 9, pet sitting, pet grooming, or pet walking. Very simple. Like the thesis that we said with the dog treats, folks are just getting dogs left and right. And they need folks that can come in there to watch their dogs, to walk their dogs, and to groom their dogs. You can start yourself a mobile pet grooming or walking service. You can jump on Rover and start doing this for passive income. There are so many ways that you can make real cash catering and servicing and exercising these pets. And all you need to do is either sign up on the apps like Rover or start a business and start promoting on social media, etc. Just showcase that you have the skills and that you're good with dogs, and maybe take some pics with dogs of your own just to showcase that you are a dog-friendly person. And the demand drivers, I like this thesis. So many people bought dogs during COVID, and turns out they had to return back to office, so they no longer work from home, so they have to leave their dogs at home. And if you're anyone like me, I hate leaving my pet all by himself. Check out this picture of Buddy Finance. Buddy Finance hates being at home by himself, so I have to get a dog walker, all right? To keep him occupied and happy so he can make smart doggy money moves, okay? I'm joking. But a lot of folks have dogs. They need to cater their dogs and exercise their dogs, and you can be the person to do that either on Rover or with your own business. And the resources you need, you can literally go to Petco and spend $20 to get everything you need to start a pet grooming, pet walking, pet sitting business. Pet sitting, you don't even need anything. You just need yourself, all right? But limited resources to get started. And then how to get started? I recommend you start with your friends and family, people at your school, people at your church. Anyone that has a dog, try to work with them to get your very first customers and collect that testimonial. And then put that testimonial on Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, whatever, so that you can expand your reach to other like-minded dog owners. And then how much you can make? You can charge between $20 to $40 per walk. You can charge $50 to $100 per day for sitting. And if you multiply that by multiple jobs, by multiple dogs, multiple days, you can be making thousands of bucks spending time with amazing pets. And FYI, this is a 90% gross margin business. Pure cash. All right. Now, number 10. This one has the highest gross margin, and I think is probably the easiest one that you can get started, and this is freelancing. Freelancing is using your existing skill and having a laptop and offering it online for folks for a particular fee. Okay? Very easy. Freelancing is taking a skill and putting it online. This could be social media management. This could be video editing. This could be resume writing. This could be anything that you are good at that other people aren't, and you can offer that service for a particular fee. How to get started? Number one, have a skill. Okay? Whether you're good at something or maybe you're not good at something, focus on bettering that skill, watching YouTube videos to hone in on that skill, get certified on something, take Udemy classes, whatever you can do is develop and strengthen a skill so that you are at least better than the average person in the world. And then once you have that skill, sign up for freelancing sites like Upwork or Fiverr so that you can start marketing yourself to folks that are looking to pay for that particular skill. And then the key demand drivers. So many people want to be a YouTuber, influencer, business owner, etc., but they cannot do everything themselves. I'll be honest, I have the world's greatest video editing team. Shout out to Yana and the team. But if I literally had to script my videos, record them, edit them, cut them into short pieces of content, post those on social media, respond to all my comments, la-di-da-di, I can do 90% of that, but I can't do the video editing. That is very time intensive. To make these cute little graphics that you guys see on all my videos, it requires a pro. I'm not going to cap, but I hired one of the best people that can do that for me and have an amazing video editing team. But I found a freelancer, Yana and the team, to produce and edit my videos. And FYI, if you guys are interested in getting videos edited like this and want to be a client of Yana's, click the link in my description down below where you guys can check out her portfolio of previous work and previous clients and sign up to get a call to see if her video editing services can be a good fit for you. So check that out. She's literally the greatest. But that was a very clear example. I needed a video editor and Yana was a freelancer and now she's part of the Kenny Finance team making my videos absolute bangers. And then the resources you need, computer, Wi-Fi or internet connection, and a skill. Not much. How to get your very first customer? First and foremost, ask your friends if you can do that for them, get that testimonial, and build yourself a website or somewhere that can showcase your personal portfolio and your skills, and then market that by offering the services on Upwork or Fiverr, and also showcase it on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, etc. Just showcase how good you are. If you are a video editor, you need to be having clips and examples of the videos that you've edited on your site or on social media so that people can see your potential, okay? Showcase it and spread it to the entire world. And then how much can you make with this? Literally, the world is your oyster. I've seen freelancers make hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. Like there's a guy that literally makes like millions of dollars a year scripting YouTube videos. He doesn't script mine. Mine's off the dome. But there are folks that are out there that are making thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, millions of dollars. It's up to you. If you have the skill and you have the scale, you can build yourself an incredible business. And that, my friends, are the 10 businesses that I think are easy to start for someone looking to become a business entrepreneur. But if you want to be a business owner and avoid the startup phase of a business and you want to focus on simply acquiring a business that is already up and running, check out this video where I outline for you guys exactly how to get started in acquiring and buying an existing profitable business with customers and cash flow, etc. So check out this next video where I can show you guys how to do it with literally zero to no money down. Boom. There you have it, my friends. Those are 10 businesses that you can literally start printing yourself some extra cash, a side hustle, a new career, whatever that may be. But I hope these 10 businesses help you get inspired towards taking yourself from a thinker to a doer to an owner and start putting stuff into practice. And I also hope you guys check out the process of acquiring a business because that's another cheat code as well, but we'll get into that into another video. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys smash that like button. It means the world to me as well as the channel. And if you aren't already part of this smart money community where we think about investing in building wealth and making better decisions with our dollars. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of the family as well. And as always, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.